So when we discuss about technological aspects, technological domains, we can't expect that each and everybody should be comfortable in programming part. Okay, if someone is from mechanical production, civil engineering, we can't expect that uh, that person should be very well aware or proficient in Python programming or Java programming. In same way, agriculture scientists, they are also working on different dashboards, different smartphone apps, and without having knowledge of smartphone programming, Android programming, or iPhone programming. So if we want to work on such segments, such research areas, you also might be working on different research domains and not having proficiency in programming, then how to work? If you want to work on agribots, if you want to work on GUI dashboards for production engineering, for automation, automobile engineering, or if you are working on smart city or e-governance, then without any programming or with minimum programming, with ease of coding, how to work on dashboards, how to create a dashboard for smart home. If we want to work on security and privacy part, congestion control in traffic, then how to create a dashboard but without any programming. So when we discuss about these segments without any programming or with minimum programming, in that case, anybody can work on these platforms. So that is visual interfacing platform. Without any coding or in minimum coding, in 3 to 4 lines of code, in 5 to 6 lines of code, you can create your dashboard. Okay, whether you are from electrical, mechanical, production, automobile, or medical domain or education domain, then without learning Python, without learning any hardcore programming language, how to work on very effective dashboards, whether it is for production or you want to develop a dashboard like this for agriculture domain on a particular interface, on a specific GUI, you want to see each and everything related to your farming area. How much temperature is there? What is humidity? For example, you are working on some application related to agriculture and you want to control, you want to visualize each and everything on your mobile phone, or you want to propose a research project for farmers, okay, for persons who are working in some specific agriculture land. Okay, so how much sensing is there? What about humidity? What about temperature? Which specific crops need a particular chemical? Each and everything should be controlled by mobile phone, but without coding on Android SDK, without coding on Java or programming languages. That's where we need visual interfacing platforms or flow based programming. So I will show you some demonstrations related to weather forecasting, related to smog, related to smoke or fumes, GPS. Okay, but before that, we should be clear about use cases. If we want to work on such type of dashboard for agriculture, for defense, for some specific area which is remote, okay, even you can integrate it with IoT. If you are working on e-governance, smart cities, we need those programming platforms in which minimum programming will be there. Anybody who knows how to operate a computer, they will be able to create their dashboards for agriculture, for defense applications, for drones. For example, for your campus, for your university, you want to create a dashboard, and within that dashboard, you want to visualize each and everything. All CCTVs should be available on your dashboard. All routers, all servers should be available on your system. How to control? So similar to ERP system, how to work on very effective and easy to use applications, we will see. Okay, so lots of programming platforms available, flow based programming platforms in minimum scripting. So first of all, I'm showing you few of those, and after that I will cover demonstration of one very prominent platform, NoFlow.js, very popular platform, flow-based programming platform, and in minimum lines of code, we can work on any corporate application. Okay, so this is flow-based programming. We simply create a diagram of the process. We simply create flowchart of a specific process that we want to automate or we want to sense. No need to write script. Script will be written automatically. Okay. For example, so no flow.js, JavaScript based. Most of these platforms are JavaScript based or Python based. With simple drag and drop, we will be able to work. No flow.js. Okay. So in this way, I will start it from scratch also. First of all, I am showing demo of some implementations. So you can see that different types of sensors, different types of servers. So we are not writing any script. We are not writing any code. Very much similar to Paintbrush or any GUI based application by drag and drop. Simply we can drag something. For example, we are working on Raspberry Pi, we are working on Arduino board, or you are working on edge devices or fog devices, and you want to set some properties. Each and everything will be available. Okay, so which type of component you want to integrate, which type of icon you want to have in your scenario. Okay, no flow.js, Praxis Live, Data Cake, Things Cloud, My Devices. Okay, My Devices is another platform, very prominent platform for cloud, fog, edge, as well as IoT. Okay, if I want to add one device, if I want to add one fog device or some specific gadget, I can add. So add simulated device, which type of device I want to integrate. So very quickly I'm covering it. After that I will show you from scratch. For example, I need a particular sensor. Okay, temperature sensor, energy sensor. So different types of sensors are available, and all of these sensors are completely free in simulated way. If I at a particular area, for example, we are having one agriculture land. In that particular agriculture land, I want to put some sensors. Rather than purchasing actual sensors, we can add simulated devices. Okay, if I will if I will try to purchase these sensors, its cost is very high. In thousands of rupees we have to pay for these sensors. But if I want to add these sensors in my agriculture land, then simply I will specify longitude, latitude of my location, and virtually it will be integrated to that place via satellite. Okay, so merger of cloud edge. So where is edge computing? Edge computing within that particular farming area, within that particular agricultural land, where it is integrated to cloud. Whatever data it is sensing, whatever signals it is capturing, it is transmitting to satellite, and from that I'm able to visualize from my mobile phone or from my laptop. Okay, simulated gateway, simulated device. So where I want to use it, lots of sensors available, lots of gadgets available, and all of these are completely simulated. Okay, so if you are doing research, and for that particular research based application, we need some simulators or actual sensors. Rather than purchasing, we can work on these segments. Okay, my devices is there, Data Cake, that is also very popular platform for simulated environment. Different types of servers, different types of gadgets, building monitoring, industrial monitoring, different types of latest protocols we can integrate. You want to work on Zigbee, LoRaWAN, wireless protocols, because when we work in edge computing, Then we have to integrate wireless protocols. If we want to integrate it to large location, large area for IoT, in that case, we have to work on separate protocols. Okay, all of these are completely free and we'll be able to simulate. So data cake is there. You can work on uh, that particular my devices. And as far as programming platform is concerned, dedicated programming platform is concerned, that I will cover in demonstration in today's session. That is Node-RED programming platform with visual interfacing. So I will cover this particular tool from scratch, how to install it in both ways. In multiple ways you will be able to work. Either you can install it on your laptop, Raspberry Pi, or if you want to work on cloud, that is also available. Okay, cloud compatibility is available. So you can see Node-RED, completely free and open source. Different types of gadgets, devices, sensors will be integrated in Node-RED. Okay, so you can see Node-RED programming tool for wiring together hardware devices, APIs, and online services. Whether you are having some servers, you are having web sockets, if you want to integrate GPS, weather forecasting, if we are working on agriculture application, we need to work on temperature sensor, humidity sensor, or chemical sensor based applications, and we want to visualize, we want to control that environment using our mobile phone, then we can use it. Node-RED, flow based editing. Okay, browser based platform, and no need to write any script, no need to program anything. Simply by drag and drop, by right click, by specifying some parameters, we will be able to work on it. Deployment can be done on any type of device, on any platform. If you want to work on dedicated system, for example Docker or laptop, you can install on your laptop. If you are working on Raspberry Pi, BeagleBone Black, Arduino, or even smartphone application, Android, you can install in Android phone also. So obviously, if we are working on e-governance, smart office, smart institute, smart university, and multiple gadgets, multiple devices, different edge devices we want to control, then we can install Android app, and we can control, we can visualize each and everything going on in multiple gadgets. Okay, if we want to work on cloud, that is also possible. Flowfuse, Amazon Web Service, or Microsoft Azure. On different cloud platforms also we can deploy Node-RED, and you can see how many companies are using it for creating dashboards. Support from many corporate giants, and completely free and open source. Its GitHub URL is available, GitHub connectivity. If you want to customize these modules, for example, we are working on some application related to drones or law enforcement, we want to customize some module, we can take its source code from GitHub, and we will be able to customize. As far as customization is concerned, its base programming language is JavaScript. Okay, JavaScripting is backend programming script. If we want to customize, if we want to only use for our corporate applications, for our industrial application or social application, in that case, no need to customize, simply download and start working on it. For simplicity, how to work on this particular tool, on this platform, I will cover two segments. One is working on cloud based variant, of Node.js. Second, we will see how to install it on our local laptop. Okay, in my laptop, it is already installed. I will show you how to install it. Okay, in both ways, you will be able to work. So FlowFuse is there, Amazon Web Service. So we will start from cloud variant of Node-RED. This is very easy. If you are beginner in this particular domain, it will be very easy for you to understand, to take start in this tool. Okay, FlowFuse, Amazon Web Service, or Microsoft Azure. Any of these cloud platforms I can take. As far as Amazon Web Service and Microsoft Azure, these are concerned, they provide free tiers of their cloud. But if you are already using these services, you might be knowing that even if I want to use a free variant or free tier of Azure and Amazon, I will have to link my credit card or debit card. Okay, any payment mode we have to link, and many times participants or users forget after starting some instance. Okay, so that to avoid that thing, to link your credit card, to link your payment mode, what we can do, rather than using Amazon Web Service or Microsoft Azure, we can go for FlowFuse. In FlowFuse Cloud, no need to link your credit card. Okay, its free variant is available, and hosted Node-RED is integrated. Okay, it is already installed, no need to install Node-RED, it is already available in FlowFuse. So I am not using Amazon Web Service or Microsoft Azure, because in that we will have to link our card credentials. So to avoid that part, what we can do, simply we can go for FlowFuse. Create account on flowfuse.com, and you can work on industrial application, industrial data analysis, transformation, visualization of industrial data on single platform. Whether you are working on agriculture domain, defense, edge domains, CCTVs, for example, smart office or smart organization, multiple cities, multiple gadgets, you will be able to link in FlowFuse. Now I am starting. So see, simply sign in. I have already created my account on FlowFuse. So you can see that this is my dashboard and open editor. I'm opening this editor. So this is FlowFuse Cloud with hosted Node-RED. No need to install anything. Each and everything is already available. This is Node-RED visual interfacing flow-based programming platform for multidisciplinary research. If somebody is not comfortable in programming and they want to work on automation part, they want to work on a particular dashboard for their application, so using Node-RED it will be very very easy. So you can see that this is dashboard, and we are on URL of FlowFuse. In left hand side, complete palette is available. You can see that complete palette of different services. For example, I want to work on HTTP request, WebSocket. If I want to integrate weather forecasting, you can see open weather map. If I want to sense data from remote sensors, from remote gadgets, WebSocket, MQTT, message queuing telemetry transport that we use in IoT. Okay, multiple gadgets you will be able to use. If I want to integrate Wi-Fi, for example, with Wi-Fi, I want to control some specific gadgets, edge devices. So Wi-Fi will be available. I will show you that segment in dedicated installation. Okay, so two modes I will cover. One is cloud based and second is dedicated. Now we will see how to create one scenario related to weather forecasting, related to sensing remote data, and without any coding part, without any programming part. So you can see that at left hand side we have a complete palette. which module I want to add. Simply drag and drop. For example, inject. So inject a flow, drag and drop. So I'm not coding anything, simply drag. Double click, initialize communication. Done. Now, if I want to work on weather forecasting application or any other application, for example, WebSocket or web server, we can take it. So for demonstration, I'm taking one open weather map. If I want to capture data from a specific longitude, latitude without placing any sensor, without placing any satellite. Okay, I don't want to launch my own satellite. I don't want to launch my own base station. I want to use APIs. Okay, so open weather map, simply drag and drop. And to get output on screen, debug. Double click, output or received messages. Done. Now three blocks we have called, and by which way it will be interconnected. So you can see that simply drag and drop, click and connect with it, simply connect with it. Now I want to capture data from a specific location, whether from longitude, latitude, or I want to take data from some specific city name. If I want to take data related to traffic, because traffic lights, congestion control, these are also associated with edge computing. Okay, so multiple segments available. Open weather map. First of all, we will see how to set properties of open weather map. Simply double click. It is asking for the API key. Okay, API key. Whenever we need to capture data from third party sources, okay, third party platforms, we need to integrate API keys. For example, you want to capture data from Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or GPS or DRDO satellite. We need API keys. Okay, so API keys, open weather map. So when you will create account on open weather map, for example, first of all, we will open this website, open weather map. This one is the platform from where we get, we can capture data from throughout the world, from any longitude, latitude, whether it is farming area, agriculture land, or some traffic location. From any location throughout the world, we can capture data from this portal, open weather map. What you have to do, simply create account on this portal and you will be able to receive APIs. Okay, API key you will get. So you can see this one is API key. When I created account on this portal, this one is API key. Okay, your API will be received by mail. So I am copying it and pasting. Simply API key, paste. Copy from your mail whatever API you have received, and I have pasted here. Now, which type of data we can receive, which type of signals we can receive in our dashboard from open weather map. So you can see different types. Dashboards, open weather dashboards related to multiple domains. API, which API I want to work. I want to take current weather data, hourly forecast of 4 days, daily forecast of 16 days, climatic forecast 30 days, weather alert. So you can see that if we are proposing, if we are working on a research project for farmers or for those people who are working on mountains, who are which are working on hills, and we want to propose some research project for disaster management, for some particular prediction. So we can take API. So you can see global weather alert, road risk API. If we want to take, if we are working on a project related to road risk, traffic congestion, traffic accidents, so that API is also available. Or if we are working on some project related to industry, so solar irradiance history, solar irradiance, solar panel energy prediction, so all of these APIs are available. Historical data as well as current data or upcoming data, each and every data we will be able to get. Okay, relief maps, fire weather maps, air pollution API, fire weather API, geocoding, ultraviolet. Okay, so and without any payment, without paying anything, you will be able to subscribe. For example, for climatic scenario, for environmental conditions, to ministry, we want to propose some project related to these domains. Okay, so but we can do simply take APIs and start working on it. Okay, you will be able to receive data. Is this visible to all participants? Kindly confirm in chat window. Is it visible and audible to all of you? Whether you are getting this content clearly or not? Okay, so you can see that we have put API. Now I want to capture data. I want to capture current weather condition. So which type of data I want to capture? 5-day forecast, current combined current weather forecast, or only current weather. Okay, if I want to propose, if I want to capture data related to forecasting, I can select it. If I want to work on combined forecast, current as well as upcoming, it can be done, or current forecast. Okay, just for demonstration I am taking Chandigarh, India. Okay, and weather report, any name we can take, and we will see. So you can see that I am not programming anything. This is flow based programming, visual interfacing program. Even somebody don't know programming scripts, they can also work on this platform. Okay, done. Simply we have put it, and now I will deploy it. After creating this scenario, you can see that I have not coded anything, I have not written any syntax. We have simply created diagram of the process, and after creating diagram of the process, we will run it. Okay, so at top right you can see, top right, deploy, this one, deploy button. So I will click here, deploy, and now you can see this one. I will click on initialize communication. So in very simple way, we have created one dashboard. I will click here, and as soon as I have clicked, at right hand side we are getting weather report of city Chandigarh, which we have mentioned. How much humidity is there? You can see 34, temperature minimum. What is what about the clouds? Currently 0. Okay, weather condition in Chandigarh is clear sky, wind speed, wind direction. So if I want to, if I'm working on agriculture domain, in that case what I can do, I can specify longitude and latitude of that agriculture land, that agriculture domain, that specific area, and very pinpoint predictions, very pinpoint data we will be receiving without placing any sensor. So you can see that I have not placed any sensor in Chandigarh. I have not deployed any gadget. Via satellite, it is giving data. Another demonstration, another example. For example, I'm changing it to Chennai. Okay, I'm not currently in Chennai, so we will see what is temperature. Done. Deploy. And you can see that in this one is weather report of Chennai, clouds 40 and haze. So if some participants are near to this location, they might be knowing better whether this weather report is correct or not. Okay, if we want to take prediction, 5-day forecast for this location, done, deploy and run. And you can see that we will be able to receive that particular forecasting also. So date wise, what will be the visibility, what will be the report, each and everything will be there. Okay. So without placing your own sensors, without placing your own gadgets, we can work. So if I want to save this particular data in a text file, so you can see in HTML file or CSV file, so simply drag and drop, connect it. So without programming, simply create diagram and you will be able to receive data. You will be able to capture data from a remote location. Okay, so open weather map in same way. If you want to work on GPS, if you want to work on some other segments, for each and every domain, APIs can be captured, and with visual interfacing platforms, we can take data. Okay, so you can see WebSocket, HTTP request. If I want to take data, if I want to take report from a particular web server, okay, HTTP request, web server. I want to connect a web server or socket. Simply double click from which, for example, any domain, any URL I can take this one. So just for demonstration, I have specified URL of a website and deploy, run. So you can see requesting and this one is the script, this one is output from that socket, from that specific HTTP server at right hand side. Okay, so these are very simple applications. Whether you want to work on HTTP request or you want to work on weather forecasting, weather report, each and everything you will be able to work with, you will be able to integrate. Up to this point, is it clear to all of you? Kindly confirm in chat window. Is this clear to all of you? Yes, you can work on stock price also, as one participant asking to monitor stock price. So simply we have to create account on that stock price or that particular capital market portal. If they are allowing to use APIs, then you can link it. Now, some other platforms, for example, you want to work on some other modules. So whether it is stock market or it is related to drone application or Wi-Fi. Now we will see how to expand it, by which way we can take new modules. So at left hand side you can see few modules are available by default. Inject, so functions, function calling, and network, for network programming, WebSocket, HTTP request, MQTT if you are working on IoT. Okay, MQTT protocol is used in IoT. It is IoT broker. If you want to connect your SIM card, if you want to connect your FASTag, for that we use it. Okay, now I want to use some additional modules, some additional segments. I want to add Wi-Fi, I want to add um, SIM cards, I want to add WhatsApp or Facebook or any other streaming application. Then how to do it? See this very carefully, how to customize it. First of all, I am covering it on cloud. This is cloud of Flowfuse. After that, I will come to my laptop in dedicated command prompt how to do it. Okay. First of all, we are covering cloud variant. At top right, you can see this one. this particular link. We have to click here. So this one, click here, configuration nodes, manage palette. Manage palette, you can see this one is manage palette. I want to customize this palette. I want to add Wi-Fi, I want to add Raspberry Pi or ESP8266, stock market, capital market, NASA, DRDO, or anything. We have to capture those modules, because whatever modules I want to use, these should be available in left hand side. In left hand side I will have to add. So manage palette, click here. Which palette I want to add? So you can see install, more than 5,000 modules available. More than 5,000 modules. Which module I want to add? For example, I want to add Wi-Fi. So you can see Node-RED contrib Wi-Fi 370, Wi-Fi scan. Simply on click of this install, with each and every module, install button is given. If you are working on some particular application LTE, for example, you are working on 4G, 5G, 6G, because in wireless networks nowadays these technologies are very prominent for research. Okay, if you are working on LTE, RAN, okay, radio access network in 5G, that can also be worked out. Okay, its separate platform is also available from where you can take, okay, from where you can download all modules. So Node-RED library, it is completely free and open source. You can extend it, you can add additional modules. Okay, for example, I need wireless module. For wireless, you can see so many modules available. Which I want to use? I want to use Raspberry Pi, Arduino, 5G or 4G or wireless M bus. In same way, if you want to work on stock market, you can see that display stock prices. So as one participant was asking how to display stock prices, so stock market prices, mutual fund prices, capital market, that can be linked. So this one is Indonesia Stock Exchange, stock price alerts. In same way, if I want to work with GPS, so GPS module, geofence. So whatever module we want to add, if I want to add WeChat, you can see WeChat is available. I want to add WhatsApp. So whatever data is there, whatever data we are sensing, we want to send it by WhatsApp to farmers. We want to send data of that particular scenario to agriculture scientists. So that can be done. So WhatsApp media, this one, WhatsApp integration, WhatsApp node. Okay, simply we will get output in JSON format, and that we will be able to scan it. WhatsApp. Okay, any block you will be able to add. Okay, so either you can install it on cloud-based variant, as we are working on cloud. So Wi-Fi scan is there, simply click on install and it will be working. So this is cloud variant for adding new blocks and to work with flow fuse. Now same thing I want to deploy on my own server. I want to deploy on my own cloud, on my local server, okay, either on local host or on local installation or on my own data center. Then how to work? For that, we have to install Node.js software. Node.js. Actually, at backend of Node-RED, there is Node.js. Now I am covering local deployment because it is also very, very important when you go for research implementations. Then how to customize it, how to implement on your own laptop, how to deploy on local host. And once it is deployed on local host, then you will be able to deploy on cloud. Okay, so I'm migrating to my own system, I'm shifting to my own dedicated installation. Node.js, first of all we have to install it, completely free and open source and fully compatible with multiple technologies. Okay, Node.js, simply download and install, and after downloading and installing Node.js, you have to install Node-RED. Now I'm covering local deployment, local installation, and deployment on local host. Okay, after installation of Node.js on your system, simply we have to install with npm I Node-RED. Okay, Node-RED. And if your internet is working, you will be able to work with this particular platform, and lots of libraries you will be able to integrate. Okay, so you can see this different libraries. For example, you want to work on Wi-Fi is also available. If you want to work on Raspberry Pi, virtual sensors available, virtual gadgets available. Or if you want to work on weather forecasting, weather report, for that also we can work. If you want to work on artificial intelligence, AI based models, llama, LLMs, it can be integrated. GPIO, Arduino. Okay, or 4G, 4G network, 5G network, network type detector, which type of network you are having. Okay, different edge based devices, edge based gadgets we can link. Now, after installation of this, we will execute it. Node-RED. Now I am implementing on local system Node-RED. Simply we will execute it Node-RED so that on my local deployment it will be available. And very soon you will see a URL with port number. Okay, so this one we are executing deployment on local host. We will receive one URL and that particular port number, using which we will be able to control different devices. We will be able to sense different data. Okay, now you can see server is running now on 127.0.0.1.18.0. Okay, this one Node-RED server is working, and different blocks we have integrated. Wi-Fi scan, even we can work with virtual Raspberry Pi, virtual Arduino, virtual smart watch. Okay, so we will open this URL in web browser. So I'm opening it. This one is flow based programming, and you can see that it is available here. And in this particular platform I have installed multiple packages. So scan wi-fi 370. Okay. Okay, no need to work on socket programming separately. So you can see sense hat. This is virtual Raspberry Pi, camera Pi. I want to take images from Raspberry Pi camera. For example, one block, one CCTV you have integrated, one webcam you have integrated with Raspberry Pi, and you want to take images remotely. Okay, you want to capture images remotely. So simply we will integrate it. If I want to take Raspberry Pi sense hat simulator, that can be done, or Wi-Fi scan. So we will start with this scan Wi-Fi. I want to scan nearby Wi-Fi hotspots, and I want to capture those signals. What about signal strength? We want to stream. Simply drag and drop, scan Wi-Fi. So you can see without any coding, simply drag and drop, inject, Wi-Fi scan, and debug. Debug to get output. Okay, output done. We will link it. Timestamp to Wi-Fi scanner to output. Now, first of all, I will show you Wi-Fi in my which are in range of my laptop. So that same output we will be able to receive in Node-RED. Okay. So currently you can see that 3 Wi-Fi hotspots are near to me. So these 3 Wi-Fi hotspots I am able to view in my system settings from system tray. But same output I want to sense from Node-RED. Wi-Fi scanner we have integrated. Okay. Deploy, deploy, and we will execute it. Once it will be executed, we will be able to receive output on screen. Okay, it is running now. So as it is working, as it is running on local system, so it is taking some particular time, some time to capture data. Okay. And requesting. So you can see that these same output we are receiving here. What is signal strength? What is channel number? Signal level? What is MAC ID? Signal strength. And in console also we are getting this output Wi-Fi scan initialize, and we are able to receive it. Okay. So you can see that with simple drag and drop setting properties, we are able to scan all hotspots in same way. Any other block you can take. So Wi-Fi scanner, so you can see. So if I want to save this data in a text file, for example, whatever data we are sensing, whatever signals we are getting from this implementation, I want to save it in a text file. So you can see write file. Okay, write file, Wi-Fi scanner to this, and where I want to save it. Okay, in G drive, for example, sensing dot data dot txt. Done. Whatever signals we are getting, we want to save it in a text file. So saving logs, okay, or saving data. Successfully injected, and now I will see in G drive whether data is received or not. Okay, in G drive, this one, and you can see that this sensing.txt file, it is automatically created. So whatever file name we have specified in this block, we can save it. So once this particular data is saved, so it is in JSON file format, JavaScript object notation. Once this data is received, after that we can work on machine learning, deep learning. For example, you are taking data from Wi-Fi scanner, you are taking data from stock market or from a particular gadget, and you want to train a machine learning model. For that, you can use this data set and it can be trained. Is this clear to all of you? Are you getting these contents properly? Up to this point, is it clear to all participants? In chat window, kindly confirm. And how much it is looking easy or difficult? So you can see TCP, UDP, WebSocket, any scenario you will be able to create. Saving data and we can link it to output. Okay, or you can remove it. So first of all, so what is the layer? First of all, we will initialize the communication. Initialize communication, and Wi-Fi scanner, it will move to Wi-Fi scanner. From Wi-Fi scanner, data will be sent to a particular text file that we have put here in G drive. One path we have specified in which format we want to take data: binary format, hexadecimal format, in different ISO formats. Okay, and after that, and in parallel to sensing data, in parallel to saving data in text file, we want to save it in, we want to display on console, so it can be done. So in this way we will get it. So all Wi-Fi hotspots we are able to capture. In same way, if you want to take another block, for example, Wi-Fi 370 with LED controller. So if I want to see its documentation, for example, one block you have added and you want to see its documentation, by which way it will work. So you can see that on click of this icon, click, okay, and you can see that this node provides commands to control your Wi-Fi 370 LED controller. What will be output? Output will be buffer, which can be sent using TCP node. Okay, you can link this also if you are having one Wi-Fi LED controller. In same way, if I want to add some other block, for example, we want to install one block related to WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp bot install. So whatever message we are getting, whatever signals we are getting, we want to send by WhatsApp to agriculture scientists, to farmers. It can be done. Whatever data you are receiving via Raspberry Pi or Arduino board or smartwatch or gadget or any edge device, it can be transmitted to other location. Okay. Simply whatever module you want to install. So WhatsApp, WeChat, or 5G, 4G, LTE, it can be done. Message board. So simply install and it will be working. Okay. So multi-device bot implementation, and in same way WhatsApp cloud API integration. So very soon it will be installed and its block will be available. Its link will be available in palette, and once that link is available in palette, we will be able to drag and drop. By drag and drop, simply we will be able to use it. Okay, so it is installing, and once it is installed, then we will get WhatsApp block in left hand side panel. Okay, meanwhile we can see other blocks which are available. For example, virtual Raspberry Pi we want to see. Okay, so it is installing, and we want to see Raspberry Pi, one implementation related to Raspberry Pi. At bottom you can see sense hat simulator. Click here, so drag virtual Raspberry Pi. So which sensors are available? You can see temperature, humidity, and pressure sensors. It is already available. Temperature 29.2, humidity 81%, and same data. So this is virtual Raspberry Pi from which I want to sense data in Node-RED. Now deploy. We will deploy it, and once it is deployed, then we will be able to receive data. So Wi-Fi is all, WhatsApp is also installed, and it is working now. Very soon we will receive this data in our dashboard. So you can see that it is executing now, and we are starting this server. Once it will release IP address and port, we will be able to run it. Okay, starting flows. Reload, and so you can see that WhatsApp bot is also available here. If I want to send data to WhatsApp, okay, sense hat, WhatsApp bot, or debug, deploy. Now connected, you can see that it is sensing data at right hand side. Okay, whatever temperature, humidity is available. For example, I am changing temperature here, so virtually I am working. So temperature 21.4, humidity 85%, pressure. Same data we are able to receive here, and here it is showing that it is connected. This is virtual Raspberry Pi, virtual RPi with sensors. Deploy. So 21.4, humidity 85, 1010, same thing. So now I'm changing temperature to this one, 25.4. Now it will be modified here. On our dashboard, you can see 25.4, humidity, pressure. If I want to send same data to WhatsApp, to somebody's WhatsApp bot. Okay, so very smart applications can be developed WhatsApp bot. From WhatsApp bot, if I want to send data to output, okay, double click, so we can add it. So by this way, we will be able to create very effective applications, very efficient applications, research-based applications. If you want to take data, if you want to take images from Raspberry Pi, you can see Camera Pi takes picture from Raspberry Pi camera module. Okay, so wherever you have installed Raspberry Pi, it will take snaps if there is webcam, and you will get at a in a particular resolution. How much resolution should be there for that image? But what about rotation? Okay, different image properties we can set. Whether image should be black and white or grayscale, different image filtering algorithms, image editing approaches are already available. Embossing, denoising. Okay, for example, in your institute, you have installed multiple webcams and you want to capture images remotely. So you can use it. Take photo from, so if you want to see its documentation, click here and you can see camera pi, Raspberry Pi camera module, and remotely you will be able to control it. Rotation by default, how much rotation should be there? Okay. Any number of modules can be installed. So if I'm changing it to this one, for example, I'm changing to 19.4. 19.4, you can see here automatically it has captured as soon as some signal is modified in remote Raspberry Pi. 19.4, it has sensed that 19.4, this one is humidity, this one is pressure. So for teaching, for training, without using actual devices, we can work on it. Okay, any number of blocks we will be able to use. Manage palette. If you want to use some SMS application, you can see node-RED contrib SMS. Okay, whatever data we are getting, we want to send it by SMS or WhatsApp. ESP8266, ESP82. Okay, this one. Any number of blocks. So you can explore this platform. Lots of other toolkits available as I have shown. So if you want to work on cloud-based, another cloud-based application, My Devices is very popular platform. Okay, either you can use this one or mydevices.com for remote installations. So menu, sensor map, add device, add simulated device. Which simulated device? Air quality, temperature sensor, predictive maintenance. Without purchasing anything, I want to use virtually. Okay, current sensor or dry contact sensor, add device. Okay, where I want to use it, at which longitude, latitude I want to use it. So device use, where I want to put door, window, or switch. So lots of cloud platforms are available where we can use virtual sensors. Okay, sensor maps. So where I want to add it, for in my agriculture land, in my farming area, I want to integrate. So simply on click of this edit map, I will move to the longitude, latitude of my farming area. Okay, so where is my location? Where is my institute? So I can put that sensor to that location. So virtually it will be available without paying even single rupee. I want to place sensor here. Okay, at which location? And it will be connected to satellite. And done. And once it is integrated, then we will be able to receive data. We will be able to sense data in form of charts, in form of plots. So for my research, for content, we want to use it. Sensor, battery sensor. So what is signal strength? Okay, so you can see without using physical sensors, without using physical edge devices, we will be able to work. And day-wise data, minute-wise data, timeline-wise data will be available by satellite. So you can explore it. My devices is there, Node Red is there for virtual Pi, WhatsApp bots, and other applications. Okay. Dear participants, now I'm sharing this presentation and learning resources which I have covered in this session. I will share it by Cloud link. Session is open for your queries. If you have any query, you can ask any query from participants. I'm sharing this presentation in chat window. Simply click on this link and you can download. And kindly confirm is it downloadable or not. Any query from participants? If you have any query, you can ask. Whatever we have covered, how much it is looking difficult or easy to work with. Kindly confirm in chat window. After downloading, kindly write done in chat so that we come to know that you are able to download it properly. Is it downloaded to all of you? Session is open for your queries, discussions, for your doubts. If you have any query, you can unmute or you can write in chat. And how much it is easy, difficult, adaptable, you can message or by audio you can communicate. Any query from participants? Okay, if there is no query, then should we take a break? Okay, so should we have a break if there is no query? Kindly confirm. Okay, dear participants, now you can have a short break, and after the break, as per the schedule, we'll start next session.
Uh, we'll join back at 11:45, right, sir?
Yes, ma'am, sure. Thank you.